Chicken McGriddle. Ooh. Nothing Pacific, non-specific podcast. West Virginia, home of the hottest homeless homeless.
Test.
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 We already did the test.
I know, done with the test.
You ever hear Basketball Jones by Cheech and Chong?
No.
Basketball Jones, I got a basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones. Oh baby, ooh. There's more to that, but it's pretty fucking awesome.
Oh god.
Welcome to another week, another episode of Nothing Pacific, a non-specific podcast with Ibram and Marty.
Episode 8.
I did say that already.
Did you?
Yeah.
I blacked out there for a minute. I was looking at my Pepsi thinking, sounds amazing.
Alright, I want to talk about what happened at work.
Oh, fuck, let's dive right into that, bitch.
Okay,
Like
so-
a shallow pool.
So I do stand-up comedy. And our boss found out because Marty told somebody who told somebody who told her. And she's
Secrets
been...
aren't secrets anymore.
So she kept bugging me to like tell jokes. It's like, no, it's not appropriate for work. It's not appropriate for work. It's not appropriate for work. Because it's not. It's fucking dirty.
And keep in mind, we warned her 18 times. That's
So-
bad. It gets progressively worse.
At our Christmas lunch, she did it again. Kept bugging, tried to get everybody. And after all the men left, except for me, Marty, and her husband.
I'm sorry. We should,
And
hold on. Let's back that up and take his name out. Oh god, no.
oh, I didn't say her name, did I? Anyways, so one of the girls sat there, was like, well, just let me read it if you have it written out. So I sat there, looked for the one set I've been doing that's been doing fairly well.
Don't say one of the girls. Say one of the office staff. It sounds much
I
better
don't
because
fucking...
of the area of the story.
I don't... Well, it's clear when you say it's all women in the room, mostly, because then it really hammers home, this is a really fucking dirty joke. And it's really inappropriate. So I showed one of the girls, and she read it over and was like, yeah, that's... Okay, I get it. It's like, yeah, see, it's inappropriate. And so I kept bugging. He's like, you know what? Here, I'll just let you read it, because I let you read it. I'll fix that. I'll take that later.
I'll fix that too. Sorry, fix that.
Cut that. So anyway, our boss decides to read out my set, which isn't...
Trying to act like a comedian.
Yeah, and so her delivery is all fucked up, but it gets progressively worse and how dirty it is. And she's sat there and read it. Everybody was laughing, except for who was there. And yeah, she didn't get through the whole thing because like every time she pauses, like it gets worse.
And
It
then
gets
she
worse.
changed the word from dick to penis.
Yeah, which doesn't really help anyway.
That was funny.
But like,
We did discover some funny shit today, though, in that whole
what do you mean?
the laughter or how.
Oh, who laughs and who finds it funny?
laughed and who
Yeah,
didn't.
you find find out little things about people sometimes.
Little quirks. It was funny.
People that like things like that are like, oh, okay, I see what you're about. Like, we did a show at Second Street Brewery, and the guy that went up before me, there's this chick next to me, and she's like, oh my god, he said that, you can't say that, you can't talk about that. And like his set is fairly nice. It's the compared to mine.
Knockers.
Yeah.
If you want to see Ibram live on Wednesdays at
Chili Line every week.
every week.
At
Every week.
It's an open mic so if you think you're good enough, you can do it too. Or
Yeah,
there's
not-
one
not that level.
every second and fourth Tuesday at Second Street Brewery by the rail yard. But yeah, she also like took away the wrong message from that because she only got halfway through the joke. He was like, yeah, that's real BD energy. He's like, you really didn't read that joke all the way through.
I like how the dead bodies and the gruesome shit you saw had no effect on her except for when she got to the big giant.
Yeah, to everything else.
Yeah.
To the core of that joke. But it's like, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse.
And keep in mind, guys, that we're sitting there while she's reading off his phone saying, it gets worse. We warned her like 18,000 times.
And told her it's inappropriate for work because I don't have many clean jokes. Not that are like really that great. Yeah. Except for the werewolf one and the Michael Jackson hair one. But that one is like purely because it's supposed to be a clean joke.
The other joke that one person said was pretty fucking funny too.
Which one?
About the cow. The guy grabbed her titty. That's, what is it? That's dairy? How dare he?
Oh.
How dare he?
Yeah, and her fucking TikTok.
Now you gotta edit that one.
No, I'll leave her in. She's fine. She listens to the show.
Yeah. Why? But it was a pretty interesting day today.
Yeah, so when somebody says this is inappropriate and we really shouldn't do it, it's probably inappropriate.
It was pretty fucking interesting though. I ain't gonna lie. That was pretty.
To see somebody else tell your joke is funny enough, and then to do it badly but still get the laughs. It's like, okay, then this probably is a good joke then.
The funny shit was when part of it, the ugly baby, when HR laughed her ass off. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
That was like no normal laugh. That was like above average.
She covered her mouth and like we saw you already. You're laughing.
It's pretty safe to say if she had water in her mouth, she would spit it everywhere because that's how hard she laughed. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. It was a good day.
Fucking interesting.
As long as I keep my job later. It's a good day. Like, as long as there's no complaints.
No, they're not going to come back on you for that.
I would hope not.
It wasn't you reading it out.
It doesn't matter. It's still my phone. I gave it.
Don't matter. She's the one that took her initiative to...
Yeah, it's good fun.
Fucking absolutely hilarious.
The rest of the week is just picking up trash and freezing ass.
That's it. All fucking week. It was like a popsicle outside.
Dude, every time we get to work, it drops like 2 degrees after we get to work. And so there's like, it's 15 degrees outside.
Dude, the wind chill was hitting me in the face, and it felt like somebody stabbed me in the face with knives because of how fucking cold it was. It was rough.
I'd have to turn the heater off in the truck because it was getting so warm. Yeah. Crack the window, and then you get out and it's freezing. You get back in the truck, like 2 seconds out of the truck, and you're like, fuck, it's cold, it's cold. Yeah. I need to start wearing underwear.
So how we always end up talking about your status of underwear, which there is no.
No, really. I did buy some.
You bought some? You just haven't applied them?
No, I left them in the car yesterday, so I forgot about them.
Nice. I'm glad the car wears underwear.
It doesn't wear it. It has them in there.
So there's no difference.
I don't know, because I'd be pretty surprised, because cars do wear bras.
Or bra, that's true.
So.
I don't know. It's a pretty fucking interesting day today. I went from being yelled at to having a good time to being yelled at again.
You didn't stick around the office though. You just bounced after that, huh?
Yeah. Well, I stuck around for a little bit. I had to finish some paperwork and shit. But
I don't. I wonder if anybody's gonna like say anything about it afterwards. Like, I told you.
I don't know. That was great though. I just thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the instigator though, who sits there and just fucking laughs at when people do crazy shit. I'm like, yeah, get it.
Yeah. Flush your career.
Full,
Woo!
Yeah, full fucking send right now.
No, I said here you can read it, and I didn't think she was gonna read it out loud.
Like confidentiality wise.
It's like, look, I'm putting my faith in you. Like.
And even when she started reading, we were like,
you don't want to go further.
It's getting bad. It's gonna be bad. We kept telling her over and over. She fucking.
It's gonna get worse. But
it's pretty crazy.
I mean, what do you do? I guess. Other than that, so, yeah, recently, I keep seeing it, but people are blaming The Rock for, like, fucking with Henry Cavill's career.
Why?
So,
Rock's a nice guy.
So, back in October, Henry Cavill said he was going to come back as Superman.
Yeah.
So, like, an official announcement. Today or yesterday, I think yesterday, he put out an official announcement. He will not be coming back. because James Gunn, the guy that did Guardians of the Galaxy and everything, he's in charge at DC now.
Huh.
So he's going to be like fixing their mess. And so why they're blaming The Rock is because he like kept forcing, trying to get Henry Cavill in the new Black Adam movie at the very end.
Yeah.
I'm not spoiling it because he did way before I did.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know that, well, I don't think you were going to watch it anyway. Whatever. But one of the big things with The Rock is in his contracts, he stipulates he cannot lose a fight.
Yeah.
So if you have Superman fighting Black Adam and Black Adam can't lose, Superman loses, or it's just another Batman versus Superman.
I guess that at that point he's just mad.
I don't know. Well, that and because his movie didn't do very well.
So either way he's mad.
Yeah, because like the accounting for it came out and it's like, yeah, it's losing money, and then like he came back, no, it's totally gonna make money. You got to account for all these different things, like weird Hollywood accounting and stuff.
Weird shit.
So yeah, so we get to lose probably a pretty kick-ass Superman.
That sucks.
It does.
Thanks a lot, Rock.
I'd like to see Brandon Routh as Superman again.
Yeah.
Although he did it in the CW shows. They did a Crisis on Infinite Earths. Although he was already on the show as the Atom.
Yeah.
The guy who shrinks and grows, whatever. Not Arnold Palmer. Dr. Palmer. I can't remember his fucking name.
That's some Arnie Palmers.
Have you ever had an Arnold Palmer?
Yeah.
The alcoholic one, not the one you buy at the gas station.
No.
It's just it's the same thing with vodka.
Yeah, I've had one.
I like them. They're good.
I like Cape Cod's. Cape Cod's my jam.
What's a Cape Cod?
Vodka cranberry.
Oh, I thought I didn't know that's what they called it because I know a lot of people because they associate it with like party girls, kind of like
What the fuck, man?
yeah, cranberry vodka.
I know party girl.
Dude, it's cool to drink like a party girl. They know what they're doing. But
White girl drunk.
I'm getting white girl wasted tonight, boys.
Boy.
I did have a joke I tried working. Nobody fucking liked. It was that's right. Because it was like right at the start of winter. It's like, that's right. You know what it's like. It's getting cold outside. Start bundling up. You know what that means. Time to get ready for white girl summer.
Summer.
I'm going to start put my Ugg boots on. Get my pumpkin spice tapeworm. Work out nothing but my ass at the gym and start an OnlyFans.
That's my goal if everything else fails.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
We talked about that last week.
That's true. My feet are too ugly though to fucking put on.
People would buy it, man.
Foot fetish.
People would buy it. I had somebody online.
That's some amazing calves.
I had somebody message me online say like I'm not gay, whatever. It's like that's fine. Can you just send me a picture of your feet? It's like, dude, no.
You turned down money.
Yeah, I didn't get offered money. I'd take a picture for the money.
You should tell how much are we talking about.
I had a friend, gay friend, back in Georgia. He's Filipino, and he said he used to get messages all the time from old white guys.
Really?
Like, yeah, and it's like, yeah, come be my sugar baby. Come be my sugar baby. I'll pay you this, that, and the other. I looked at it and was like, that's kind of a good deal, though, right?
Some dudes are lucky.
Like, fucking you, cutie.
He's so pretty.
I used to get a lot of those messages when I was younger, though. Like, right at the early ages of the internet and stuff. When Craigslist.
If I knew then, or what? Yeah, if I knew then what I know now.
If I could get paid then, what I could now, for looking like I did then.
Dude, I was listening to Ralph Barboza at the house.
Uh-huh.
I was there. Fucking absolutely hilarious. He's telling a joke about that equality between men and women. He's like, I believe in equality. He said, I get it. He's like, but there's some things where I root for men more than
Like
I do
basketball?
for women. Yeah, he's like, yeah. So he's like, if this guy goes to dunk in an NBA game or power lift 500 pounds, he's like, of course I'm gonna go for the guy.
You know the woman
And
that.
he's like,
no, finish.
He's like, if I post, he's like, now for women, where they win is if I post my OnlyFans and see how much money I can get in a matter of an hour. He's like, well, I already lost $4. He's it's
Yeah.
It's absolutely funny.
Well, that's just, you probably butchered the fuck out of that, but.
No, that's what he said.
But
And,
you know, most of the time, for men and women on OnlyFans, the number one subscriber is still men.
Yeah.
Would that bother you?
I don't know.
Or did you sit there and go, I'm making money?
As long as that check comes in at the end of the month, I'll suck up my pride.
Sounds good. They
My
do
wife
dick
read
ratings
this thing
on
the
it.
other day where OnlyFans average income per month for an OnlyFans account that's a year old,
Mm-hmm.
40,000 a month.
Damn.
So I'd say
I would
I'll
do it for like
show some
2
balls
months.
for fucking 40 grand a month.
There's some people on there that don't even take their clothes off.
Yeah, they just do like random shit, like play music, eat bananas and shit, like
Rate dicks.
rate dicks. This one's about a 4, guys.
It's
a little weird.
It's very veiny, not in a good way. It's very translucent, and your head is the wrong color.
It kind of looks like the Rock's shoulder versus Pee Wee Herman's shoulder. Like, what? Veiny.
Oh.
Sorry, that was fucked up.
You ever see a porno,
Edit that one.
and you're sitting there, you're like, yeah, it's pretty good, it's pretty hot, and then the guy pulls his dick out, and it's like, that looks weird. Ruins the whole video. Like, that's not even, like, the main focus of it and everything. It's like, that's a really ugly dick, man.
Do you know what I don't get in life? Strip clubs.
What do you mean?
I can't go to a strip club.
What do you mean?
Like,
Like, it's not your
going
thing?
to strip clubs, pay $10 a shot. Yeah, it's not my thing.
You shouldn't drink at strip clubs,
It's a
first
lot.
of all.
Well, yeah, it's $10 a shot. First of all, that's expensive as fuck.
That's a lot of places. Well,
Yeah.
a wide number of places about
It's
that. I mean,
crazy.
it's a little bit higher than a normal bar.
Yeah, and then going to give some random stranger your money, I just don't get the concept.
I don't get the concept of capitalism. Just giving some random stranger your money.
Yeah, that's taxes.
That's capitalism.
It's gonna fuck us.
No, I mean, I've been to different kinds.
Well,
And-
the stripper's not gonna fucking do anything with you. Uncle Sam will fuck you no matter what.
Again, like I was saying, I've been to different kinds of strip clubs. Like,
IRS.
like Fantasy World in Albuquerque.
Yeah,
Can't touch the strippers, but it's full nude.
yeah.
I've been to some where they were not full nude.
They're
I've been to
bottomless.
No, just topless.
Just bottomless.
There's some that like they have go-go dancers, and it's not really a strip club,
No.
which is weird. I went to one in El Paso, and very similarly in Baltimore, because Baltimore has what's called the Block, and it's like a block of strip clubs,
Huh.
but you can touch in both Texas and there. So they're not really strip clubs. I mean, some are. They're like just really nice strip clubs.
Yeah.
Like you can hang out and bullshit with the strippers or whatever. That's fun. Just to bullshit with them while they talk shit about other patrons. Like, look, I'm not paying you. There's nobody else in here. Let's just fucking kick it. And that's fine. But the ones in Baltimore, like you had to buy a drink, so you weren't directly paying them,
Yeah.
and go in the back room.
Like Vegas gambling, you just have to stick a quarter in. Fucking.
No, that was one in El Paso was like that. It was like smaller than this room, like more narrow than this room, but just as long.
Jesus.
So you go to the VIP room. It's like, you want to fuck? I'm like, what? Yeah, $20.
Jesus.
Yeah, and they're not high class strippers by any means. It's like when you go over to one of these grocery stores and see the old ladies. Closer to that. We were
God, man.
we were at the Lamplighter in El Paso. Like, we had gotten off work early, so me and 4 other guys like, what do you want to do? He's like, what's in town? We weren't hungry, so we didn't want food. So let's go to this fucking strip club. There's one right there. Cool.
Regretted that instantly.
No, it was fucking hilarious. So you had all the big girls out there dancing. My buddy Chapman goes out. He gets a lap dance. Fingers there some. Turns out the stripper's husband was like the next booth over and was staring intently the whole time. Like that was what he was into.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, so we left after that. It was like, this is a bit much. Let's go get drunk.
I think we should write a book.
I think we should start a stripper union.
Ah.
They have them, too.
Stripper union.
Mm-hmm. I think I don't know.
How to go
There's
about
probably
that.
not a lot of money in it for us, but it would be fun.
I gotta figure out how to fucking file the paperwork and how to collect money on that. Well, can't we charge union fees like for the?
union dues usually pay for not us. I don't think. I don't know. We can go over to the union hall here and ask. It's like, well, what do I need to do to start a union? Okay.
Oh,
And what do we need to have provided? Okay. And then just unionize all the strip clubs in Albuquerque. Well, if they don't already have one. And then we'll collect dues, have a meeting once a month, see what's wrong, see what's right, see what we can do to fix it, break some legs.
fuck it. I'm game.
Yeah. And then we step all these girls' games up. It's like, make sure they have Instagram, OnlyFans, TikTok, whatever. It's like, start boosting these numbers up. But at that point, I think we'd be
I just
pimps.
thought about like inspections of like the workplace.
There's rumors they used to do that
Oh,
in
no,
Albuquerque.
She can't go up on this pole. It's too fucking greasy. She's gonna.
This is an OSHA situation. The pole's got to spin. You can't have a stationary pole. You want girls to do acrobatics? It's got to spin.
Blind my client.
You cannot have lights directly pointed at this level. You need to have at least one girl come out and mop the stage every few acts. She can do it sexy, but she's got to do it, and she's got to wear slip-proof shoes.
Black-soled shoes, sir.
Slip resistance.
Have a field day as these strip clubs. Shut these bitches down.
They do that though. I've seen them mop the stage. Like 2 girls come out, 3 girls come out, and then another girl comes out, mops real quick, goes back, is like, that's it. You don't want to be sexy with the mop.
Can you imagine us going to do an inspection full uniform? Like we'd have to pick our uniforms, and it's like the fuck out.
The same uniform as all the other strippers. Wearing the onesie. with the clear stripper shoes.
We'll go there, like, get the fuck out of the way, Bruno. We're trying to make sure our girls are safe.
I'm here on official business. Sir, you're wearing a G-string. I don't care.
It's uniform, asshole.
I don't think you have to wear a uniform in a union, though.
Oh, God, that escalated quickly. It's a fucking great idea, though.
It would be fun. I kind of want to start a porn star union, though.
Jesus.
And call it, well, 2 separate unions, actually. One for porn stars.
You and developing unions.
Unions are good. They're good for the economy. They're good for the people. Anyways.
So.
One for porn stars. Beginning amateur porn stars. Another one for beginning amateur actors. That way they don't accidentally crisscross.
Fuck each other.
But even though there are like B movies like Transmorphers, just for those B film movies. It's like, look, this is the only kind of work you do. That's fine. If you continue on this path, we'll talk to other unions and see if we can get you elevated to another status. Same thing with porn stars. We understand that if you're a porn star, it's very hard to get into acting because there's a big stigma to it. So we will help make that transition easier from porn to B films up into regular films. Then we get you in SAG and everything else.
And if you don't make it, you be a stripper and we'll still cover you.
Yes, we have another union for that. Although that's, honestly, I think it'd be the other way around. You usually start as a stripper, then become a porn star.
So
and in this day and age, with things like OnlyFans and similar websites or such, then yeah, it's like cover the whole fucking marketplace until the mob gets involved and breaks their legs.
That's true. Unions.
Strong for America.
What would our union company name be?
I had a perfect one for the B movie one.
Protected titties.
Not actual porn. And for the B movies. It's like, look, if you only want to do like HBO style softcore porn, we get it. We have a third union that's right in between.
Oh man, you overpenetrated? Yeah, you're gonna have to go talk to your union.
I don't think they actually did penetration in the softcore. I think it was all fake.
No, I'm saying, oh, you're overpenetrated. You're doing softcore. Yeah, you can go talk to your union.
Well, that is an issue with some porn stars. I've seen a few documentaries on it, like girls being too manhandled and rough, like because you're supposed to have a certain amount of STD testing.
Yeah.
Windows, and I guess it's not as regular. Some do it on set, some don't. Some are actually really big on drug testing because meth is a big thing with porn.
Jesus.
I didn't know it was so much for the women because I don't know how it affects them sexually as much as it does men. Because that you go for 8 hours.
Well, I think ecstasy, too, all that shit.
Well, now, yeah. But
go ahead and sit down and follow this paperwork, man.
Look, we're gonna need you to clear this. You have to stay clean for a certain amount. If you do relapse or start taking drugs, then we can put you in a program full of other porn stars that have drug addiction.
We're gonna put you on a performance improvement plan now.
We are gonna make you the best that you can be.
Yeah. God damn it, man. That's fucking. How do we come up with this shit? Back to our.
I'm a dirty comic, so it's just kind of whatever.
Strippies.
Strippies. What? Do unions really have names like that?
I don't know.
It's because like plumbers is just a pipe fitters union. Pipe layers union.
Pipe takers union. God, that.
There's a cadence that I'm not the plumber, but the plumber man comes. I lay the pipe until something, and it goes on like I'm not the baker. I'm the baker man's son. I roll the dough or something like I make the dough until the baker man comes. Something like that. So.
Oh man.
What would you call it for the strippers though?
I don't know.
Entertainers union?
Exotic entertainers union.
No, because that's a little bit too on the nose. I think
semi-exotic.
Semi-exotic. She's from Florida. She's semi-exotic.
So you're saying it's a good one? I don't know. We'll call it. I don't know. United Strippies Union.
You can't say strippies.
Yes, you can. Strippies is a cool word.
United Dancers.
United Dancers of America Union.
America!
Boom! That just happened.
That works. Doesn't work for the porn stars, but.
Well, we'll work on that later.
Yeah.
So United
Airlines.
Sponsor us.
I don't know if I would.
What was it? United Strippers of America?
Entertainers.
Oh, United Entertainers of America. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that already doesn't exist, then we just join the Follow Union and we just become a separate chapter.
UEA?
Yeah, the United Emirates.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. UEA. Wait a second. We can't use that acronym.
That's a different acronym. That's the UAE. It's United Arab Emirates. Dubai.
Fuck, it's hard working this hard.
Sometimes. You ever feel like this is just kind of like a get-rich-quick scheme that's
Not
a little bit
out.
not working out, but it's not of a... Well, I mean, like, cartoons, TV shows, they always have somebody trying to get rich quick for all these different schemes. Sometimes they make fun of MLMs and whatever. But this is like one that everybody seems to do, and it doesn't work out for everybody.
We can't be in that category.
Yeah, let's not be in the failure category. But there's a certain amount of commitment you have to do to it as well, though.
Yeah, it was like 1,000 hours or something like that.
Yeah. Does that mean prostitution is a get-rich-quick scheme, though?
Yeah, easily. Well, you can't get rich quick because
I don't
if
know.
you do prostitution properly.
Well, if like say you're a high-end prostitute in Vegas, charge like $10,000 a night as an $10 a night, $10,000 a night or $1,000 a night as an escort.
Yeah.
And like I've read few stories, like a lot of times it's not sex, it's just like talking to somebody or just spending the night with them.
You have to think that all that money goes to the pimp.
If they have one.
Most of them have.
I'm sure a lot of them are independent contractors.
Pimpin' ain't easy.
Because we live in a new fucking era.
Why did I say that? It's terrible.
I'm okay with it, but what was I going with this? Does that mean OnlyFans is a get rich quick scheme?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know.
Well, you could tell like the ones that are like the OnlyFans. I've never been on there, but I would think that you could tell how the rich ones are and the low grade ones are. If you're sitting there playing a violin, I don't know how many people in this world would like to sit there and fucking listen to that. But
I went on Chatterbait once, and there was a. Okay. I went on Chatterbait once, and there was. Let me finish, fuck. Chatterbait. It's a campsite for men, women, trans couples, everything, right?
Everyone.
You can pay and do whatever, but I went on once, and there was a girl dressed as a clown. She was still doing all the sex stuff and everything, but she was face painted as a clown, full outfit and everything. It was like,
I think they call those people juggalos.
no, she was not a juggalo. She was a clown. That means she went to clown college, most likely, the Ringling Brothers Clown College, which is a free college, the only free college in America. And you actually have to get accepted to it by auditioning. Steve-O went to it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And once you become a clown, you actually have to develop your own clown persona, which is copywritten.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Never knew
I don't know if she went there or not, but if she did just to do Chatterbait, that's pretty fucking cool.
I never knew there was so much to be
Being a clown?
clown.
Well, you gotta juggle, you gotta do sports, you gotta be cool, you gotta be funny.
Yeah, you lost me at sports.
They don't really have to do sports.
Oh, okay. I was just saying.
Although I've seen clowns play football, they're very bad at it.
We should start a football clown league. Can you imagine all the makeup afterwards? Looking like a porn star.
Would you put the clown makeup on their face or would you put the makeup on their helmets?
Whatever's funnier.
Both, probably.
We'll put makeup inside and out.
Helmets, pads, full clown outfit, but all uniform. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be sick.
I mean, people watch the Puppy League.
We should put those blood dye
Or-
packs on the clowns when they hit each other. Fucking blood everywhere.
I don't think they're too into that. Because I know they're not very into like the killer clown thing in 2016.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why Ronald McDonald is retired.
A lot of clowns got shot that year.
It was like 3.
That's the,
I guess that's
It's
still a
only
lot of
3.
clowns. There's not very many clowns in America.
yeah, clowns were like doing like shit at people's houses and stuff. People were shooting like their front
Those
doors
people
and
kind of
stuff.
had it coming though.
I know, you can't fuck around.
Those weren't actual clowns. Those are people dressed as clowns.
Being a clown
That's
is
different.
serious business.
But yeah, because of that, Ronald McDonald was retired, which is crazy because there's like one guy all these people would go through to learn how to be Ronald McDonald. Like he was the guy to go to and stuff.
Ronald McDonald was McTired. McRetired.
Not solid.
Not solid.
Not
Not
solid.
solid at all.
No.
Then fuck you then. I'm gonna put Mick in front of her and you're gonna McPepsi.
Fucking Jesus, dude.
Stop fucking McLaughing at me.
So I like how you didn't know what a McGangbang.
Yeah, dude, you blew my mind with a McGangbang.
If you don't know what a
Chicken
McGangbang
fucking
is,
beef and-
it's a hot and spicy or just a regular McChicken. I prefer the hot and spicy. And a cheeseburger. You take 2 buns off, slap them together, boom, McGangbang. Then you also got the Land, Air, and Sea Burger, which is a cheeseburger, filet of fish, and a McChicken. And then, I don't remember what the other ones are. I'm sure we can look it up, but I don't even... There it is. But secret menus are the shit, man.
Started a union rep for McGangbangs.
I-
McGangbangers.
I don't
United
want to know what that would
McGangbangers.
be.
United McGangbangers of America. We have United Entertainers of America. We have United McGangbangers.
I don't really know what that would entail.
Porn.
Jesus, dude. All right, McDonald's secret
As
menu.
clear as it gets.
Okay, 2 cheeseburger meal. Complete list of secret menu items. Add an egg to your burger. All American. The All American they actually sell in Korea.
I
That's
feel like you can't eat an All-American unless you're an All-American.
simple burger with just ketchup and pickle. You motherfuckers, that's not what that is. Big Mac and cheese. What is that? Just an extra thing of cheese?
It's just adding cheese to a Big Mac.
Order a Big Mac without the burger patties and ask if they can be rung up cheaper for passing up to meat. Oh, so it's not even no meat, it's just cheese. That's garbage. You suck.
Yeah, why'd you leave the cheese out? Fuck that. McFuck that.
Chicken McGriddle. Ooh.
Chicken McGriddle.
See, these aren't the original.
Fuck yeah.
These aren't the original secret menu stuff, though. Simply asking for a chicken McGriddle off the secret menu. If that doesn't work, ask for a McChicken patty in between 2 McGriddle cakes. That sounds pretty fucking good.
I'll put your chicken patty. What the fuck?
Fries with Big Macs. These aren't secret menu things. Here we go.
I'm gonna go get a secret menu item.
Mc
Can I get a number
1035.
one?
Here's one I know. So Mc 1035. Order a chicken McMuffin and a McDouble. Now put the burger patties into the McMuffin. Now you've got yourself the elusive Mc 1035 because they used to stop serving breakfast at 11. So you mix them up.
That's
McKinley Mac. Oh, that's with the. It's a Big Mac with the quarter pounder patties. They tested it in America. Uh, when I was in the Dubai airport, they had it, but they called it the Grand Mac, the Monster Mac. That one I remember.
Monster Mac.
You ordered double the patties for the Monster Mac.
Fuck, double the heart attack.
Yeah. What's a good one?
Double the McFucked.
You're about to get McFucked.
I'm about to get McFucked up.
Yeah. I don't remember any other ones though. Oh, my back.
How's your McCarter lemonade?
I had pizza before I came here.
McPizza?
I fucking right before I turned in to the Pueblo.
Before you turned into the Pueblo?
I stopped. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go get me a Red Bull. So I not turn. Like as I cross the thing, my mom texted me like, hey, go get a pizza. I was like, okay. So
yeah.
so I ate half a large pizza.
Half a McPizza. I want to say McAmerican. It gets fucking annoying.
There's a guy on TikTok that does different kinds of pizzas, and he's done a McPizza.
Really?
Yeah, it's regular pizza with Big Macs stuff on it, but
it's just a pizza with half of your patties on it. Fucking
cut up, yeah. But I've seen the pizza, which is little pieces of pizza as pizza toppings. What did he do? He did one. I don't remember.
What do you think McDonald's is gonna come out with a fucking what the fuck is it called? McBratwurst.
Didn't they used to have sausage? They have sausage links.
Yeah. They had sausage links, but they not anymore.
They don't have them in the platter meal anymore?
Do they?
That's what it came in.
Oh, they're the round patties.
No, I'm thinking of Burger King. Burger King have the sausage links. I think.
Going to Burger King in the morning.
I don't know. With Burger King have it your way thing tends to upset a lot of the people that work there. People that work at Burger King are like the rudest fucking people I've ever met.
Burger King needs to change their motto from have it your way to
Go
have
fuck yourself.
whatever the fuck you want.
You'll take it the way I fucking tell you you're gonna have it.
Order it the way you want, but we're gonna give you the complete opposite of what the fuck you want. So I think they would have to crunch that down into like a couple sentences.
Burger King, get fucked, asshole.
Burger King, fuck your way. Have it ours.
Burger King, you'll fucking get the goddamn food we fucking make it, and you'll fucking take it, just like home. This isn't your fucking house. You came for our fucking burgers. You're gonna eat it. God damn it.
Why does Burger King sound like a mother from the 80s? Hi, welcome to Burger King. You're gonna eat what we fucking give you.
I think Burger King ruined America. They introduced a have it your way, and so everybody took it to everywhere else they go. It was like, oh, you didn't pick up my trash. Oh, I didn't get a receipt. Oh, fucking, you were rude to me. Oh, you fucking punched my child. Fucking whatever.
Yeah, fuck yourself.
Go McFuck you. I know I've seen a Go McFuck yourself sticker somewhere.
Fuck yourself.
Pause it. Pause it.
Oh. And we're back.
You don't have to say that, dude. I cut that part out. Fuck, man.
And we're back.
Okay, so we're going to start a new segment called Dear Andy Dick. Now, if you don't know who Andy Dick is, he was a popular actor in the 80s and 90s and is a massive piece of shit who contributed to the death of Phil Hartman, also known as Troy McClure from The Simpsons. So, you go ahead and start.
I don't know what to say.
Dear Andy Dick.
Dear Andy
It should have been you.
It should have been you. Period.
You weren't supposed to repeat the same thing, you fucking asshole.
I know.
Dear Andy Dick. Does Pauly Shore hate you too? Or does like just everybody hate you? You sex offending piece of shit.
You sex God damn, that's hard.
He is. I think that's actually what he's in jail for, is for sexual assault.
If this goes viral, we can get sued for that.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, sue us with all the money we
Oh, yeah,
have.
yeah. Sue me for somebody being a sexual predatory monster that gave Phil Hartman's sober wife cocaine, leading to the death of Phil Hartman.
You can't prove that.
No, that's totally proven. It's well known. It's a well-known fact. There's no allegedly in there.
There's no alleged. It's all proven. Fuck.
Dear Andy Dick.
Dear dickhead. Sorry, is that?
I guess that's the end of that segment. Jesus
What the
Christ.
fuck kind of segment that was? Dear Andy
It would have
Dick?
been
You
fun
can't-
if you would just fucking keep up the
you-
joke.
You can't fucking blindside me with Dear Andy Dick.
I told you
Keep it going,
outside.
fucker. I did. I don't pay attention that often. It sinks in like 2 hours
Jesus
later.
Christ.
I have a memory that's amazing. It just has to sink in. 'Cause I
That
think
means
about
your
it.
memory isn't amazing.
It is amazing. Cause
Yeah, I'm really good at learning things when I pay attention.
2 weeks from now, I'll be able to repeat every word you said.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
It's a delay in retention.
Whatever.
So I had a conversation today.
Yeah, so did I.
With was it only 2 sentences?
Yeah,
Or 2 words? Sorry.
go ahead.
So I had a conversation today where I called the guy and I asked him how he's doing. He says, "Oh, I'm doing good." Has a full-on conversation during the I call it actually first. Let me restart. I fucked that all up. I called him. He didn't answer. Okay, so I left him a voicemail. "Hey man, call me back. Talk to you later." He calls me back. We have a full-on conversation, full fucking conversation. Then he goes, "Who's this?" And I'm like, "It's Marty. How the fuck do you not know who
is
this
he
is?"
not like right in the head
I
or?
don't know. That's what I was wondering. And so I'm like, "It's Marty." He's like, "Oh hey, what's up? How's it going?" Like we just had a brand new fucking conversation. Like
I've had those conversations.
let's
There's
just say I asked HR if somebody had dementia today. Yeah.
I had this guy from high school. I was at work one day when I was working at Dollar General. He called me out of the blue. He was like, what's he calling me for? I was like, "Oh hey, how's it going, Abram? How's it going? You remember that time in science when you set that the plastic brain on fire with a Bunsen burner?" And like every time, this is like the third time he's brought it up to me. It's like, "Yeah, dude, I remember." And then he just goes, "Yeah. Are you still in the army?" He's like, "No, dude, I've been out for like 5 years." It's like, "Oh, that's cool. Too bad. Yeah, I love Trump. Go kill those fucking Afghanistan and Iraqis." Like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, where the fuck did that come from?
So, I don't know what was wrong with him. Whether it was something physically wrong with him or he was on something, I don't know.
The drugs.
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah.
The drugs.
I did have somebody call me last night. Well, he messaged me out of the blue. He's actually from my pueblo, but I went to school with him. I've heard like he didn't go very well after high school.
Yeah.
We'll say that. And like he messaged me, he's like, "Hey man, I'm stuck in Alamogordo. It's me and my son. I need money for gas. Blah blah blah." I was like, "Yeah, okay, cool, whatever." Sent him $20. Like an hour later, he asked for $20 again. It's like, "Yeah, we got to Bernalillo and blah blah blah. That's as far as we got." It's like, fine, whatever. Sent him another $20. Like, go to bed. He calls me at like 11:30. I thought it was my daughter or somebody, and so I just automatically answered. Like, "Hello." It was like, "Hey man, blah 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 blah. I need like $20 more. We got a flat." Like he sent me a picture and everything. He got a flat too. It was like, "Nah, dude, I'm out of money." Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm tapped out. That's all I got. I mean, I kind of had some more money, but at that point, it's like, just ask me for $60 straight up.
I think all our listeners know that you still had money.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, don't call me when if I'm already asleep, don't fucking bother me. You're not gonna get anything helpful out of it. Except for maybe some choice words, which I didn't. I wasn't rude about it. But
"Hey Rem, this is Marty. Can I get a pen?" Then I get a picture of your middle finger. Just say "fuck you."
I don't even do that. Fucking send you a picture of my butthole first.
Jesus.
Just
man.
like there. That's what you fucking get, dick.
Who the fuck's playing with lights outside?
I think that's a car pulling out.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, I got that call originally when I was in Los Alamos last night because I just drove up there for whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go home. So
Why did you go to Los Alamos?
I just said it. I didn't want to go home, so I went to
know.
Los Alamos.
But I'm saying, what did you do in Los Alamos?
Nothing. I just drove around. I'm gonna fucking tell the story. Let me tell the fucking
Get
story.
to it.
You gotta.
Go around Los Alamos.
Anyways, what I was saying.
It's dangerous.
Shut the fuck up. God damn it. So anyway, so I drove up to Los Alamos because I was bored. I had nothing to do. So eventually I get hungry, start looking for restaurants. They have one McDonald's there.
Yeah.
They have Sonic there. The McDonald's drive-thru is closed. Fucking Sonic was packed. That's it. That's all the fucking fast food they have. That and the Red Dragon Bowl. It's their Chinese place, which is actually pretty good.
Kind of glad that McDonald's was closed for you.
I don't care.
They're the ones who refused service to the Indian school for
That one? That's the second time I've heard about that because somebody was saying that earlier today. Like, the kid said all this racist shit about them. Is like, yeah, that's been going on since I went to school there.
Yeah.
Like them and
They recorded it,
St.
though.
Mike's. I'm not surprised.
Like, it says we don't serve Indians here. They said.
Really?
Yeah.
Burn that fucking place to the ground.
That's what I'm saying. Can we burn it down?
I mean, like, here's the thing. Los Alamos is full of rich white people. That's it. And you drive around and you look at the houses there, it's rich fucking people.
Yeah.
But the number one deciding factor of how rich these people are is their Smiths. They have Smith's Marketplace, and they have a fucking full bar there. And a humidor for wine and cigars.
Jesus.
What kind of fucking fucking grocery store has a goddamn fucking bar, full bar? But the sushi was pretty good.
So you there.
I still ate, man. I was hungry, but they had like.
Everybody stared at me. I sat there and ate my sushi.
No, there's other people there, brown people. I mean, people at the bar stared at me because I was sitting there looking. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm sitting there really looking. It's like this is a full fucking bar. There's two guys sitting there drinking. It was like this is fucking weird, man.
Eating your sushi while loss prevention stands right behind you.
No, I ate it in the car like I always do.
Loss prevention is looking through your window as you eat.
No,
Damn, I'm glad you paid for that. What the fuck?
We played a baseball against them in like 7th grade. Like they came to the Indian school and played, and then we went there and played. And when we went there to play, because we went for a tournament, I think, and we're like doing warm ups, whatever, running, and these kids come by, these snotty little kids, they're like, haha, we have grass, because our field was dirt. Yeah. And we sit there looking at them. They were wearing T-shirts and like shitty pants, and we had like the full nice uniforms the Indian school has always had. It was like, haha, we have uniforms. You just watch this kid's face just sink. I was like, yeah, that's what you get, little fucking bitch. What did you think was gonna happen? Trying to talk shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck Los Alamos.
Yeah. Right out of my mouth and say, yeah, fuck Los Alamos, anyways.
It's like, oh, we build nukes. Cool. We're still the lowest in education in the country. You guys aren't exactly helping.
We're gonna blame that on Los Alamos.
I will, because they take all the smart people and then they don't distribute their smart people out anywhere.
Yep.
They just give us some smart people, or try to make better counties here in town, like Otero County, full of crazy nutbags. Or Roswell, which is a meth den. I like Carlsbad though. Carlsbad's fun.
I like to think of Roswell as one big meth lab.
It's not that bad. Roswell has 2 high schools, Goddard and Roswell High. Goddard, based off the rocket scientist Goddard, and they actually have a really good museum there too, about him and the moon landing and everything else, and I think some Revolutionary War stuff. They've got a big brown stuffed beaver. Those fuckers are big until you see that thing. It's like, oh.
They need a United Entertainers.
They probably do. And their zoo though, the Riverside Zoo is probably better than Albuquerque Zoo.
Oh, Riverside Zoo.
What did you hear?
Riverside Jew.
No, I don't think there's very many Jews down there.
I was like, wow.
I think there is a synagogue though, because I knew at least one Jewish girl when I was in elementary school. Huh. I also knew a Chinese kid who was an immigrant too. He did not ever want anybody to come to his house.
We had all ethnicities there.
In Pewaukee. Well, Pewaukee is like the better high school in the area. Like if you can afford to go all the way to Pewaukee instead of the Indian school, that's where people usually go.
Pojo.
The Elks. That's all I know about them.
The only thing that just fucking pisses me off is the females are called the Elkettes.
Which doesn't really... Well, you can't call them the cows.
That's the proper term for females.
It is, but when you start referring to...
You got bulls and you got cows.
Yeah, they're the bulls. It's like you already called yourself the Elks. But, I mean, I don't know.
The Elkettes?
Yeah, I can see why it's not a good thing to sit there and call a bunch of teenage girls cows. That's probably not going to end well.
Not only are they going to destroy you in sports, they're going to destroy our girls.
Are they still one of the best in sports right now?
Volleyball. Volleyball fucking dominating. Like 4-time state champs in the past 5 years, I think.
4 out of 5. It's not perfect.
Pretty damn good, though.
I used to like watching playing
when
volleyball.
I was in school, it was the female basketball team that was fucking killing it.
I think... I don't really know who the Indian school played back then. Because we played all these weird Christian schools like McCurdy and whoever else. But I remember our basketball team was really good. The girls basketball team, volleyball, and softball were all like really good. One of the girls actually played softball and volleyball. Worked over here at the Santa Clara for a while.
Jesus.
Yeah, I saw her and I was like, I know who this is. I definitely know who this is. I didn't want to say anything because that's weird.
Hey, you.
Yeah. Her sister was on Jerry Springer, like the year after high school too.
Really?
Yeah, showed her tits and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the audience or on stage?
On stage.
Holy shit.
Like that was one of the things. Like this is clearly staged because she had a fake name and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And they played it for us in the EAC. It was censored, but still, it was like, hey, it's what's your name? I'm not gonna say her name, but obviously, but
We'll have to edit that out too.
I fucking hate editing. It takes so long.
got 2 edits out.
Depending on how lazy I am.
I wouldn't drop it like that. We'll get in trouble.
No, but I don't know. What's like a UNM? Nobody gives a shit about their football team. It's always been about the girls' basketball team.
Yeah.
It's like they're the only thing that's worth going to see.
Lady Lobos.
It's like, yeah, they're fucking good. Everything else sucks.
Yeah. What's that? Is it a pie place or like a what is it called?
I know what you're talking about.
Owners of the Pit.
Yeah, and they keep trying to make. They recently bought it too, like within the last 10 years or something.
Yeah, like 5 years ago.
And I don't remember because they kept trying to make their pies like a big thing. There's like memes and shit. And it was like, that's dumb. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
They're not important.
Oh, remember that meme that I mentioned today during the meeting?
No.
Remember where it says the kid and then it shows the guy and his mom are walking to the room, and it comes out and I said, oh well, it says something inappropriate. Well, the original meme is the kid is sitting. Well, it's a video. It's like a fucking what is it called? Little skit.
Oh, they're gonna say TikTok.
No,
this is like you fucking idiots.
And so the kid's playing his game, and his mom calls him, and he's like, "What, mom?" He takes off his headphones, and he sees the guy behind him, and he's like, "What are you doing, mom?" She's like, "We're gonna go have me time in the room. You're just gonna play your video games." Kid.
Was it somebody he was playing against?
Yeah, and he's like, "I told you I was gonna fuck your mom." He's that was so funny.
Oh, that's because of what I said earlier. So I was me and my buddy were playing Halo, and like we were either ditching work or we was at lunch or something. Yeah. And so we're sitting there. We talked about this like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Whatever. Some kid told me to go die in Iraq. That's all it's important. Yeah, that's the point of the story. It's like we made a kid very upset.
Yeah, the best part of that skit though was the guy walked back to the room and opened the door and he's like, "I told you you're gonna fuck your mom." Yeah. And the little boy's like starts crying. He shuts the door. It's fucking amazing.
I was playing Grand Theft Auto one night, like late one night. It's like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it was like this little maybe 8-year-old kid and his older brother, and this like 5-year-old started playing. And this kid was like I had talked to him and everything before that, and like, yeah, my dad just left. It was like, where you guys at? Like, oh, I'm here. Like, dude, don't tell me that. Just tell me the East Coast or whatever. Yeah. It's like, cool, we're in the same time frame. It's like, yeah, my dad just went to the casino. It's like at 2 in the morning. He's like, yeah, he just left me and my brother here. It's like, dude, that's fucked up. I'm sorry. He's like, no, it's fine. He does it all the time. It's like, no, dude, that's kind of fucked up. Your parents shouldn't do that.
I'll be your babysitter.
Yeah. Well, I would not have been a good.
Change the color of our car.
Anyway, so this like 5-year-old kid comes on and starts playing. He's like, kid, you really shouldn't be playing this game. This is a brutal game. He's like, that's okay. My parents let me play, and whatever. Eventually, he gets off. But the little kid I was originally talking to is like, yeah, well, what do you mean it's not okay for him to play? It's like it's a rated M game. It's too old for him. It's too old for you, really. Well, what if his parents let him play it? It's like, that doesn't matter. That means he has bad parents. And it's like, well, what if they don't know? No, dude, they probably fucking know because they ask you when you buy the game.
How'd you buy the game?
Yeah, and it's like,
ask for ID.
He eventually apparently was talking about himself and started crying, and then he banned me. He's like, oh,
report him.
No, his brother never like deleted me though. He's still a friend on PlayStation.
He still needs a babysitter.
No, his brother was like, I think 16 or something. Oh. He kept fucking up the goddamn game though. So he deserved it.
What an idiot.
How are you gonna fuck up the heist, asshole? You just gotta follow everybody.
Right.
I don't know. I don't mind kids playing like violent games or whatever, but like there's no real uh, justification for it.
Yeah.
Of like your kid really shouldn't be playing this game. This is like the most popular game and
Yeah.
is well known for killing hookers.
First time I played Grand Theft Auto, first thing I was pick up a hooker and kill her.
I used to get
Stupid game.
I used to get the hooker in the car, then drive off the pier, then jump out of the
Jump
car
off the
before,
car. Yeah.
or just sit there, fuck them, get your health up, then run them back over, get your money back.
So, that's just cheap.
I had
Grand
a
Theft Auto's fucked up. It's crazy.
I had a girlfriend I was dating at the time. She's like, "Oh, that hooker looks cute and everything." I was like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And after a while, she said, "Please stop killing the hooker. They're so mean." Blah blah blah. I was like, "What are you talking about?" It's like there's a certain level of like, okay, I get it, misogyny, but it really wasn't about that. It's like, this is just how you get your money back.
Yeah, I can give her $10.
If I could get the money back without killing her, I probably would. Or if they had like one of those behavior meters like Red Dead Redemption,
Yeah.
where like if you're too bad or you're too good or whatever,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't do it then. Although I would create a save state on, save state on Red Dead Redemption, tie people up and just leave them on the tracks and wait. Everybody wants to be Dick Dastardly, man.
That's fucked up.
It is.
Very inhumane for a video game.
I wonder, like, did anybody ever actually get tied to the railroad tracks back in the olden days?
I'm sure they did. I'm sure there's one
That is a
fucker out there
brutal
that tried
fucking
it.
death.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Or even better, just blow somebody up. It's like, ha ha ha, here's a bomb. And then
you dynamite, the most unstable ordinance you can find.
just chuck that bitch and it might blow.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what nitroglycerin smells like?
Yeah. My dad has nitroglycerin.
I love that smell.
Do you know that they give that nitroglycerin to people who've had heart attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking crazy.
It's a very small amount.
Yeah, it's like a
but-
little tiny vial that he has.
So mortars, like 60 millimeter mortars.
Wow.
Well, I mean, most explosives, they already have nitroglycerin, but it's pure nitroglycerin. They call it a cheese charge. It's like a little U shape. And it, like, you can take and add to change the range of the mortar, right?
Yeah.
You can sit there and smell them and everything, break them apart. And they're fucking so much fun. But with mortars, the bigger mortars, it's, I think they start getting into bag charges. So it's a little bag full of nitroglycerin.
Yeah.
Same thing like with 105s, they're bags. So it's like bag 5, so you just tear a tea bag off, put it in the canister, load it in, fire it.
Yeah.
When you get into the old charges for 155s were bags. You had white bags and you had green bags, and then you had red bags. Whites were hotels, greens were limas, red were red, whatever, ours, whatever, I don't remember.
Romeo.
Probably. But usually, like, if you did a mission with the red bags, you do all 8 rounds. You have to open all the doors on the Paladin if you're shooting in a Paladin,
Yeah.
and that gives you, like, the furthest without a rocket-assisted round.
Yeah.
Anyways, with these bag charges, what they do is when you're done for the day,
Uh-huh.
you dig a big trench, line them up in there, and light that bitch on fire.
Oh, shit.
That's how you get rid of them. And it's so much fun because it's not like gunfire goes because there's a big old fucking flame like 20 feet high.
Shit.
So much fun. I love explosives.
Yeah, explosives are always good.
Unlike C4. C4 is a little bitch charge.
Bitch charge.
It's really not that fun once you shot a big fucking round into a side of something.
That's what she said.
Probably there's women in artillery now. No, I've seen C4. I've never seen anybody do anything cool with C4. Like, I've learned how to make shape charges. I see det cord just blow it up
Yeah.
on a steel plate. It's like, yeah, we got to get 300 meters back for this. Like, are you sure? You really sure? See it go off, see it blow up, you're like, meh,
Yeah.
whatever. And then I did a direct fire with the 105. Sit there, check, set, fire. Boom. See that round go right into the side of a fucking 113. Like, because they, on the direct fire range, they had them out like 400 meters out.
Yeah.
And you watch the thing just boom, watch sparks fly everywhere. It's fucking cool. Buddy next to me is shooting, missing everything. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Because he'd shoot and you hear, boom. Then see his round go off. After a while, I was like, oh shit, he's skipping rounds. Like, he was shooting short. The round would like bounce off the ground, go another 600 meters out, and then blow up. Yeah, he missed every fucking thing.
Suck.
Still fucking cool though.
Yeah. So cool to watch.
Because my feet sweat.
When I hit the button, it paused it.
Well, I don't know what was said, so fuck it.
Well, I went.
Fucking burp is stuck. Where are we at?
101.
Alright, guys. You have a good weekend. Get fucked.
Have a good one, guys. Happy holidays. We'll try to drop another one as soon as possible.
One last thing before we go. Every week, we have a subreddit, Instagram, a Twitter, and an email address for any kind of voice recordings. If you guys have any questions, if you have any hate mail, if you want to say something nice, any of those things. Our subreddit is Nothing Pacific on reddit.com. Our Twitter is at a non-specific pod at Twitter, and Nothing Pacific on Instagram. Our email address is nothingpacificnonspecific@gmail.com. Write us something, tell us something, if you have a suggestion, anything. That's it.
Think outside the box.